Hi, my name is Joshua Otis, and it's my pleasure to introduce to you SolarBound. SolarBound is an online marketplace where landowners and developers can streamline their solar development process. With our application, landowners can gain a fair, independent estimate of their land's solar value, and developers can rest easy knowing that the land they're looking at has been professionally validated. Currently, the process of obtaining land and developing solar is expensive, drawn out, and filled with environmental and regulatory hazards that threaten the project's success. Due to these hazards, developers tend to seek out the most pristine landscapes, leaving tens of thousands of privately held acres unproductive. But developers will soon have no choice but to lower their expectations and find new land to develop on, which means taking on much more risk. They currently are lacking a tool that can identify, document, and verify parcels of land quickly and accurately. Instead, they can only resort to cold calls, door knocks, long drawn-out surveys, and research just to start the very first phase of development. This is a real issue that costs developers hundreds of thousands of dollars every year and also creates disillusioned landowners. SolarBound has been designed to be the very tool developers need and the source of information landowners want. Over the last phase in this competition, we have reached 3 performance goals that allow us to take SolarBound to the next level. We have an algorithm that can instantaneously predict solar feasibility, an interactive web map accessible online at solarbound.io, and we have determined our quality analysis process for gathering data. We officially have not only a product that a user can trust, but a product that can grow. Access to our application has been made available through solarbound.io, which holds a wealth of information about our product and services. All the user has to do now is activate the map and start exploring. Our web application gives the user the ability to filter layers on and off, specify neighboring parcels based on location and size, and zoom directly to their parcel by simply entering their address. Immediately, the user can reference the legend and find out their land's solar feasibility score. In the next phase of this competition, the landowner will have the opportunity to sign up for the premium version of SolarBound, which involves exporting a highly detailed engineering analysis of their land along with a solar lease land estimate. This report is filled with environmental and regulatory data that is required by utility companies, jurisdictions, and developers when designing solar farms. In order to fulfill our goals for the next round, we've been talking to developers about the lands they have rejected to not only reinforce our parameters, but to help identify potential customers. These discussions are helping us secure the very first demos of our application. In addition, Sandbox Solar has helped identify 10 customers who are interested in obtaining an independent and non-biased land value and are currently approaching them with our solution. We've also been in contact with a few developers who have helped confirm the market need for a quick and easy land validation tool. In order to continue our growth, our team will need to spread out to other areas and gather their data. Over the last phase, we have determined a data quality analysis process that we will apply in the future. We are also looking into hiring a third-party partner for further data mining. First, we will complete our Colorado database, then based off our market research, aim for other states like Illinois, New York, Massachusetts, and California, who have some of the highest market activity in the nation. Here at SolarBound, we choose to prioritize equity by providing fair and equal access to solar land evaluation. Access to clean and renewable energy is becoming more and more popular, leading to large solar developers scrambling to boost megawatts, and they want to do this as cheap as possible. This type of economic boom has always led to uninformed customers being taken advantage of, especially those in underserved communities. SolarBound looks to stand out over its competitors by providing communities with not just the cheaper solution, but the fastest solution. Our engineering reports differentiate us from the competition because they will be formatted in a way that is acceptable by developers, jurisdictions, and utility companies. These reports will improve leads for developers and grow the land value for landowners. Based on IBS World Market Research, the solar farm developing industry equated for about $14.5 billion in the U.S. and is growing 5% annually. Land equates to about 2.5% of this revenue, so their target market is about $362 million. We plan to capitalize on this revenue and grow our industry more by finding overlooked land parcels. In the next 6 months, we plan to create our first paywall to charge for engineering reports. The report will cost about $1,000 and allow clients to submit pre-applications to utility companies to verify whether or not their land is good for solar. Once we grow our landowner user base and have portfolios of validated clients, then we will begin a subscription model for developers to have the opportunity to win these golden leads. Our team's decision to incorporate Jedi principles into the business model and mission is because we found ourselves with an innovation that already sought to provide a high level of integrity to an imperfect system. By validating land and providing a fair estimate to landowners, we can build trust and confidence between the landowner and developer. In addition, we have added qualified census tracts to our web map. QCTs are geographic areas designed to meet certain income and poverty criteria, primarily serving low-income households. These QCT areas qualify for tax incentives, which can greatly reduce the cost of renewable energy development, providing more opportunities to these communities. Within our team at SolarBound is Ian, the owner of Sandbox Solar, who brings developer and EPC background to the company as well as engineering knowledge to develop our main value proposition. Nigel brings advanced web app services, Scott brings advanced GIS app building, and Josh brings advanced GIS data collection and project management experience. In this next round, we will need to hire somebody with real estate experience to further drive our knowledge of real estate transactions and aid in customer discovery. My team in the partnership with Vignesh Ramasamy at the NREL are second to none and are fully committed to making SolarBound a prominent name in the solar industry. All of us here at SolarBound cannot express enough the value we see in the solar prize competition, so thank you so much for this opportunity and good luck to the rest of the competitors. We hope to see you next round.